Here's the Columbia River, snaking in from the right, and the Grand Coulee Dam, which lets you know we're in northern Washington state. And on the other side of this landmass is Banks Lake, where our transition terminates at the Grand Coulee Dam Airport, 3 Whiskey 7. Good morning, aviators. This is Quentin J. Parker, your pilot. And today we're going to fly south to Tri-Cities. And I'm going to navigate to and from the Moses Lake VOR. And we're going to do it in TorqueSim's brand new Cirrus SR20. So, while I call up the Seattle Flight Service Station to get the weather briefing, you enjoy the included liveries.
Standard weather briefing for 3 Whiskey 7 2 Kilo Papa Sierra Charlie Airmed Tango is valid for turbulence. Valid until 2100 Zulu for your route of flight. Airmed Zulu is valid for icing. Valid until 2100 Zulu for your route of flight. No segments active for your route of flight. Current weather conditions for your departure. Wind 316 at 3. Visibility 10. Sky condition. Few clouds at 2000. Few clouds at 16,200. Temperature 4. Dew point -0. Altimeter 3030 for the destination. Wind 007 at 4. Visibility 10. Sky clear. Temperature 8. Dew point 2. Altimeter 3032. Forecast conditions for your departure. Wind 316 at 3. Visibility 10. Sky condition. Few clouds at 2000. Few clouds at 16,200. Temperature 4. Dew point -0. Altimeter 3030 for the destination at your estimated arrival time. Wind 007 at 4. Visibility 10. Sky clear. Temperature 8. Dew point 2. Altimeter 3032. Winds aloft for your departure at 6,000 feet. Wind 294.
Standard weather briefing for 3 Whiskey 7 2 Kilo Papa Sierra Charlie Airmed Tango is valid for turbulence. Valid until 2100 Zulu for your route of flight. Airmed Zulu is valid for icing. Valid until 2100 Zulu for your route of flight. No segments active for your route of flight. Current weather conditions for departure. Wind 316 at 3. Visibility 10. Sky conditions.
Alright, en route weather looks good. I'm expecting it to clear up by the time we hit Tri-Cities. And the pre-flight's done. The exhaust pipes don't have any fairings or covers, so they look long and exposed, like fangs on a rattlesnake. So let's get the chocks, the inlet covers, and the pitot cover, and stash them in baggage. I'm getting old. Jesus Christ. Okay, alright. Oh, that stings. This is really going to be more first impressions than like a full-on review of the plane. But I got to point out that the nav frequency selection knob, the nav volume knob, and the nav swap button on the MFD are not enabled in 3D. Turned on the click regions to confirm, so you're going to have to use the pop-out panel or key commands. Pretty sure it's just an oversight, and I expect it'll be fixed fairly quickly. Moses Lake VOR is set, and we're going to track inbound to start. So, let's get going. Like the other TorqueSim SRs, the 20 can only be steered using differential braking. Here's a close-up of my pilot's side fuselage. Take note of my palpable hate of high wings, as it will show itself later. In a previous video, I joked about how many Cirrus SRs I expected to have, and it's getting impressive. 3 from TorqueSim, and 1 each from Hold My Beer, Carenado, V-Flight Air, and Microsoft. So that's 7. As there is little to distinguish one Cirrus fuselage model from another, I'm thinking I might want to assign my planes distinct registrations so I can tell them apart externally. I've come up with a naming scheme that I think will do the trick. It includes coded shorthand for the aircraft make, developer, and model, with the last 3 alphanumerics being the most critical. For example, the V-Flight Air SR20 would be distinguished from the TorqueSim SR20 with the tail number ending Victor 03 as opposed to Tango 03. Tango being for TorqueSim, Victor being for V-Flight Air. 03 being 0 for the 20, 3 for its generation 3. The Hold My Beer SR22T would be Hotel Tango 6, H for Hotel, T for Turbo, 6 for G6. And the Microsoft Cirrus would just be Mike 22. M for Microsoft, 22 for 22, because there's nothing special about it. And it works with other planes as well. My Just Flight planes would be Juliet 62, Juliet 83, and Juliet 8 Lima. For the Warrior 2, the Archer 3, and the Archer LX, respectively. No departure procedures for this airport, or none that I found. So we're just going to turn on our way. Alright, at altitude, so let's configure for cruise. In another flight, I took the TorqueSim SR20 up to 10,000 feet and experienced mild hypoxia. So, that was cool. Looking good. Okay, so the first thing I notice is what I believe are 10-inch display screens as opposed to the 12-inch displays on the SR22s. Fully animated air gaspers, cup holders, and sun visors. No TKS ice protection system or oxygen system gauges. The MFD has the G1000 terrain profile indicator. Cockpit and instrument lighting. No anti-icing controls. Standard checklist, but I suspect that it's missing some non-emergency pages. And like the other TorqueSim SRs, here's Milkshake, SR22 pilot Stefan Drury's flying companion. I'm curious though, are those supposed to be nostrils or eyes? I'm confused.
Kilo Mike Whiskey Hotel. Airport information, India 1924 Zulu. Weather, wind 006 at 8, visibility 10, sky condition, ceiling 200, overcast, temperature 2, dew point 0, altimeter 3031. Advise on initial contact, you have information, India.
I'm right over Grant County's airspace, which ends at 3,700 feet. Maybe that ATIS is stale. Doesn't look overcast to me. Now we intercept Moses Lake's 154 radial to track outbound on it. This is the Vector 281 airway. I'm going to keep track of my distance from Moses Lake because Tri-Cities Airport is 57 miles out.
Tri-Cities Information Foxtrot. 1900 Zulu weather. Wind light and variable, visibility more than 10. Sky clear, temperature 10, dew point 2. Altimeter 3033. Arriving runway 30, departing runway 30. Advise on initial contact, you have Foxtrot.
According to the map, we're overflying the Potholes Reservoir and the O'Sullivan Dam on the right, but I'd have to be under the clouds to see it. There's the airport, right above the profile soft key, and on the map, just north of that U-shaped bend in the Columbia River. We got lucky. The forecast was accurate, and it looks like clear skies ahead. Gonna take it down to 2,500 till I get closer. Oh snap! I forgot to demo the sun visors. Check it out. Huh? No joy on Tri-Cities yet. Can at least get the latest ATIS info.
Tri-Cities Information Golf. 1900 Zulu weather. Wind light and variable, visibility more than 10. Sky clear, temperature 8, dew point 2. Altimeter 3032. Arriving runway 30, departing runway 30. Advise on initial contact, you have golf.
No real change. I'm not worried about the barometer. I am going to get ready to land. And I know Stefan swears by milkshake, but I gotta put her back in the barn. During approach and landing, No distractions, no exceptions. So what do I think? I like it. I like the plane a lot. I spent a lot of time in the V-Flight Air SR20, so I can't really help but to compare them. And I'm seeing the TorqueSim plane as a successor to it. Both are really good on frame rates and are feature rich, but the TorqueSim model has a more accurate MFD map. And I was always suspicious about the V-Flight Air SR20 because it was really kind of tricked out. It has 12-inch displays, oxygen, anti-ice TKS, and gives the user a conventional steering option. I'd almost say it has a turbo kit, but there's no turbo inlet temperature gauge amongst the engine readings. So, V-Flight Air or TorqueSim, you can't go wrong with either plane. They're both nice. It's just the TorqueSim plane's a little more realistic. Tri-Cities Airport in Pasco, Washington. Alright, turning crosswind, coming down to pattern altitude of 1,410 feet. That's the Edgar Brown Memorial Stadium right there. That's Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railway's Pasco yard. Always busy. You know, I'm not sure, but I think this taxiway might be closed in the real world. Yeah, oh well. Just gonna do a mildly aggressive park job to demonstrate my hate of high wings. Bastards. And that's all she wrote. This is the first X-Plane video that I've posted in a while. I have been flying X-Plane. I've got the gigabytes of video to prove it. While Microsoft Flight Simulator might look better, I just need to get Flight Sim out of my system. I've said it when it was new. I'll say it again now that we've had a few patches. Flight Sim is real pretty to look at. No two ways about it. But it's weak on actual flight simulation, and to a lesser degree, being friendly to content creation. For me, it is proven dense to work with the camera system, and the fact that we aren't going to see a functional recording system for playback for about a year, that's a bite in the ass. Between X-Plane's native recording system and X-Camera, I'm able to get killer shots I just haven't been able to pull off in Flight Sim. Oh well. Alright, that's all I got for you. Again, this was the TorqueSim SR20, flown by Quentin J. Parker, your pilot. And I will catch up with you guys a little later. Howdy. Bye.